Welcome out to Kojak's Live, coming to you from Midland, Texas. It is going to be a phenomenal day. What you see is the final 10 getting in to day 2. This is the final 10 for the the main event in Las Vegas. You see them getting ready. Joining you in the booth today is Charlie and George of the Jungle. And even over in the corner, if we can get him to lean back, we might see Kevo back there.
There he is.
The bearded wonder, Mr. Chris Gwynn, is on a vacation day. So this is what we have for you today. You've got the best of us. And we're going to talk for a few minutes while they're getting ready about what's coming up in June.
We got a couple of things going on, Charlie.
What do we got going on this month?
Hey, Monday we got that $2,000 guaranteed free roll at 6 p.m. I think that's every Monday this month, right?
Every single
Monday, free roll.
So you come in, you just get a free stack of chips. You get to go fire away.
Man.
And if you don't win, then you can always buy for $25, 20,000 more chips.
That's true.
Then at registration close, there's a $50 add-on for 40,000 chips and a $100 add-on for a full barrel of chips, 100K in chips.
100K. Now here's the jungle strategy to that. Go all in blind. First hand, go all in blind, and then rebuy if you have to.
I did that last week, and I ended up with a lot of chips.
Hey, see? Hey, strategy approved.
Yes, and then if you look over on Wednesday, we've got the ever infamous double board bomb pot. That's going to be PLO style. Four cards.
You talk about action right there.
We're going to get you on the table one of these days. Because
4 cards, 2 boards.
And a partridge in a pear tree.
Yep.
So with that's what we have on Mondays and Tuesdays coming up this month. Then on Thursdays, we've got something new. Both George and myself will be bringing you the egghead. The egghead. Hold on. Let me get it set up. The egghead with the microphone. Yes. Get some loving on that. It's not trimly cut, but it is cut well enough.
Pretty good.
We've got 1-2 action starting at 6 p.m.
Hey-o.
And we're going to flip over here, and we'll actually come back to this in just a few moments. But you see Whitney washing up the cards, shuffling up. It is go time. There is a $12,000 package to the main event that is available today to one of these players. Then there's also 3 wonderful cash prizes to second, third, and fourth. That is correct. Second place will be walking away with $3,040.
That's not a bad return right there.
No, third place walks away with $1,820, and fourth place walks away with $1,220.
But we're really playing for first place. I mean, that is the object of the game here. That main event ticket is a huge prize, and these players are going to get scrappy for it.
Oh, that's the most prestigious tournament in the world.
Yep.
That has been going around, and we asked some questions. How many times can you buy into the main event?
Ooh, I know the answer.
One time.
A single uno.
It is a $10,000 entry freeze out. That's $10,000.
10K.
And no rebuys, so you get one chance. It's you don't have to fight against those deep pockets that can reach in 10 times for $1 million. You just have to worry about your stack. And as you can see there, well, you couldn't see right there, but the chip counts on the players are in the bottom right-hand corner. We have...
Oh, there's Kevin.
Yep, there's Kevin.
Yeah, we have actually some pretty big stacks. We've got a very large range of stacks. Jose G, with the short stack right now at 73K. And then it looks like the big stack is going to be Murray at 352K. But there's a couple of competitors here right around 300,000. So we're going to see a lot of action here. We'll have to wait and see as to whether or not these big stacks want to tango with each other.
So Murray and Bo are the 2 biggest stacks at the table, and they are going to push their chips around. I mean, that's the only way that you can do that is pushing the chips around, taking the chips from the other players. Blinds, we come back to level 11, the lowest blind level out there, level 11, and it's 1,500, 3,000, 3,000. And it's go time.
It's go time already. Look at this Duplantis picking up ace queen, the ace quisha already.
Ace quisha in the house. Let's see how he handles this. Scott in the under the gun, sorry. He's got queen 8. He elects to let that go. Duplantis is going to make a raise. That looks like 12,000.
There it is. Looks like 12K to me.
That's a little 4X raise. Not too shabby.
Yeah, when the blinds are relatively low compared to the chip stacks, It's not the worst thing in the world to go a little 4X. I'm sure as you see the blinds pick up, though, we're going to get closer to that 2X pre-flop raise size here. And Big Taco picking up a couple of snowmen. Taco with a pretty sizable stack there, 222K. And he does elect to call, getting a discount out of the small blind. Now he's out of position, so we'll have to see if Duplantis wants to keep up the pressure.
And that's a hard one, but I do see a C-bet. Duplantis
wow.
didn't even get to C-bet.
Not even.
Big Taco said,
hey, this doesn't hit you.
It's mine. But, hey, here's the thing about Big Taco. Big Taco's already qualified.
Yeah, that's true. He won the last one.
Yes, he won one of the 2 seats in the last one.
That's right.
And if he messes around, he can only enter once. So what he'll do is he'll sell this ticket to somebody else. Mm-hmm. But if I was him, I would give it away to somebody else, and I would take some equity in their win.
There you go. Or, wait a second, stay with me. Enter a second time under a different name. They'll never see it coming.
They'll never know. So Duplantis does let that go.
And just like that.
And the only reason Duplantis let that go is because Big Taco's got 250,000 chips. Duplantis had, starting at that hand, 90,000.
That is a lot of pressure right there. And that's that big stack poker right now.
And the blinds, I mean, they've got plenty of playtime. They got ample playtime. They're coming back to a good point where they have plenty of playability. 1,500, 3,000, 3,000. And we actually upped the time. So during the tournament, levels were 25 minutes per level. We upped it to 30 minutes to give them a little bit more of the not-word playability.
There you go. You know, a couple extra hands per level. Maybe a little extra time to think about your decisions because we're deciding on a lot. It's going to be a huge package that we've got going on.
There's $18,080 to be given away today.
Unbelievable. Yeah, great turnout for this tournament.
And as it's going around, we're going to go ahead and flip around one more time because we got almost all the way through this. So you've got the Thursdays, the 1-2 live starting at 6 p.m. That is going to be broadcast back in this room that you're watching these gentlemen play. It is going to be fun. The lists will go up tonight, and they will continuously stay up. The first 9 in the stream will have must moves into it. But then on Saturday, what do we got going on Saturdays?
Saturday, that 3K guaranteed. It's a $200 entry bounty tournament starting at 3 p.m. in the afternoon. So come out a little early on Saturday. That 3K guarantee for a bounty tournament is actually really high.
And each person that gets knocked out is going to be worth a $50 bill. We got a hand brewing. We've got Eric Molina sitting in seat number 3 and Mr. Scott Golfer Armstrong sitting in seat number 4. Scott was actually the person who knocked out Hunter Pierce. We had 11 players coming back today, and very first hand, Hunter Pierce picks up Ace King, and Scott picks up Pocket Jacks. And it takes him a few minutes to make that call. Actually, 2 minutes to make that call. So here we go, Ace 5 versus Ace 3.
Ace on the board.
And it looks like if they go to the river, both are going to be chopping 50%.
A lot of chopportunities here.
Chopportunities. I like that.
Yeah, unless we see a 3 or a 5, you know, this pot's going to get split up. Or we could just see a lot of aggression from one of these players here.
The biggest aggression on the river, if they don't hit 2 pairs, is going to be the one to take it.
And that queen guarantees a chop if they both make it.
But Molina's not going to let up. Look at this. He fires out. Oh, only 10,000. I'd love to see a 60, 70,000 chip raise right here.
And both these stacks pretty equal. So, you know, Scott re-raises. I don't see Eric sticking around.
Just makes the call.
Just makes the call. There you go. There's that chop.
And we all know that's boring. I'm just kidding. Great play by both of them, pulling in a pot, winning some chips. And as the dealer chops those up, we can finish off what we see over here. On Sunday, we've got something brand new.
Oh, this is awesome.
This is cool.
Awesome.
Who likes to play cash games? And during cash games, you can't take some chips off the table. You can't go south.
No.
They have to stay in place. So we are actually beginning something brand new starting Sundays at 3 p.m. It's a cash game tournament.
Cash game tournament.
It's 1 hour long, 3 blind levels, each of them going to be 20 minutes. What do they start off?
Start off with, looks like 1-2, and then we graduate to the 1-3, and then we graduate even further, 2-5.
2-5. So you go 1-2, 1-3, 2-5, and you buy in. It's a $120 buy-in. You get $100 worth of cash chips, and it's an hour-long tournament. After that is over, you take the chips off the table, whatever you have, and then you can
re-enter.
We're going to start a new one. Yeah, we're going to start a brand new one.
Yeah, and then you go back to 1-2. It's kind of like moving up the levels in real life, like a small mini career of poker.
Yes,
you know?
and like me, I'm not a 2-5 player. I'm barely a 1-3 player, probably a 1-2 player. But this will give me a chance to play all 3 of the levels and get moved on up.
Absolutely, get to take a shot right there. Kakao with the ace-3 now, this time suited of diamonds, but he lets it, no, he hangs on to it. He raises up to 7K. And the standard 2.5x thereabouts.
The standard. I like it.
Scott in the small blind with the 9-6. Love playing the 6-9. Eric, a couple of suited connectors.
I couldn't have let go of that 8-7.
Yeah, he lets it go on the button. And that's just going to show you how tight these players are going to be playing for at least a short term, trying to get into the main event, the World Series of Poker. The big one. And look at this. Flop comes Queen, Jack, 3, 2 clubs. Nobody, Duplantis actually holding the ace of clubs. A good blocker card. And let's see if he decides to check. And Kakoa keeping up the aggression there. $5,000 or 5,000 chip bet. Duplantis with the blocker there to the nut flush. Does come a 10 of hearts. No help to either player. And this one, Kakoa with the pair of 3s actually ahead, but he doesn't know it. It's tough to feel confident when you have bottom pair, top kicker. You kind of want to reverse that usually. Top time's a little bit more powerful.